Hey everyone, welcome to Wild Breakaway with Ben Clymer. I'm Audra Martin. The Minnesota Wild followed up Tuesday's big 5-1 win over the Florida Panthers with another 5-goal performance tonight against the Nashville Predators, extending their season-high win streak to 6 straight games with a victory. Again tonight, though, Devan Dubnyk really keeping his team in this one. Another spectacular performance from him.
Well, if it's not broken, don't fix it. But at some point, you have to provide some aid for Devan Dubnyk. And 5 goals, maybe a little bit misleading. 2 empty net goals, which is certainly an anomaly, but this team played an awfully solid first period, mischievous second period, but a more sound third period. So 40 minutes of decent play, but Devan Dubnyk continues to be the story.
Well, a very sluggish second period, ran the risk of derailing this winning streak for the Minnesota Wild, and thank God they were able to pull through and get this one with the big 2 points. 36 shots for the Nashville Predators, over 19 for the Minnesota Wild. Big news, though, a power play goal tonight. That's great to see. 8 games have gone by without seeing a power play goal. They're finally able to capitalize tonight, killing off also 2 of their 3 penalties. Now let's hear what the head coach had to say about this one and the big 2 points.
Well, you know, they're not all Picassos, right? So, I mean, I thought it was the 2 points was very important. And to come out of there with that win, it probably frustrated them a little bit. But we weren't at our best, but our goalie was.
So here's a look at what's next for the Wild. They'll return home to take on the Coyotes on Saturday. Tuesday night, taking on the Avalanche as they look for their first win against Colorado this season. Then they'll head up to Montreal to take on Carey Price and the Canadiens. But first things first, Saturday, it's an afternoon of hockey against the Arizona Coyotes, a team that on paper, the Wild should be able to hit a season-high 7-game win streak. But again, you never want to see them take their foot off the pedal. Sometimes they've done that this year against teams who are not playoff contending teams.
We can only hope that this game starts out the same way it did against the Florida Panthers, with a more physical affair. Get a team that could be in that trap game mentality up off the bench into the game. That would be an advantage for the Minnesota Wild. This is a Coyotes team that is younger, that has struggled, and through 17 games on the road has only managed 5 wins. Certainly an attainable victory for the Wild.
Well, a win would be the first 7-game winning streak for the Wild since the 2012-2013 season. We'll see if they can get it done. An afternoon matinee of hockey on Saturday. We hope you join us then, 12:30 for Wild Live. In the meantime, for Ben Clymer, I'm Audra Martin. Thanks for joining us on tonight's Wild Breakaway.